Hey guys, Molpe here and welcome back to Guilty Parade. Before I could put, I was just scared by Oliver when I went to the library. And here I was going to start looking for you. I see you've managed to get your uniform done. Uniform well done. We will start the drill training soon. You will have to take part in it as well. Drill training? Of course, we are at war after all. We have to be strong and for that we need to train a lot more than ever. So I still feel like we are in a kindergarten, you know? We are just playing war. Oliver started smiling and stroked his stomach. Ho ho ho! He's blushing. Nobody would tell me a word about the war or about the world. What happened? Sorry. Rocking slightly from one foot to another. Oliver was staring at me silently. Actually, there is nothing to tell. We are living in a small continent. It's almost like an island. They say the rest of the islands were flooded after the glaciers has melted. Terrestrial poles sort of shifted. At least that's what I've heard. So we are at the peak of the like in between of the ice ages, where the Earth is the most warm. The remaining human population was not that big. The remaining territories were not that large either, so a conflict broke out. Some want our society to develop, and some just want to live peacefully. Can you do both? Develop and live peacefully? And it's impossible for these two ideas to coexist because they contradict. Why? Well, it doesn't matter. What ideas? Which side are you on? Oliver shifted his feet once again and furrowed his brow. We want to build a new future. There are many posters around, as you can see, but don't worry, we will win really soon, and the world will change for the better. We will make America great again. What kind of development? Who are your enemies? Oliver's face looked sad, as if he didn't want to answer that question. Don't worry, our general often arranges trips to the headquarters to maintain the fighting spirit. They will be able to find a better answer to this question. The commander asked me to do not disturb you with this for now. Once you get used to everything, you will learn everything. Thank you, Oliver. Why? If I'm one of your soldiers, then I won't be afraid of the truth because I agreed with it from the very beginning. You have amnesia, you dummy! No one trusts you! And what if you're not one of our soldiers? Then I would still know. I wouldn't be fighting without knowing what I'm fighting for. Do you remember the Doctor Who episode with his daughter when his daughter is born? And they are fighting, but they're just living so... they're fighting... No, it wasn't with his daughter. It was with Martha when there were the fish people and they were fighting for generations for something, and they still fight it and they didn't even know why, but the fights just kept going. For some time a long silence fell between us. Oliver hid his hands behind his back. Considering his carefree attitude, he was feeling quite comfortable while I was torn to pieces by questions. Oh, sorry. Oliver visited Wagner's office. He was keeping his mouth shut because of the commander's orders. My amnesia and ignorance were Wagner's trump cards, and most likely he knew how to use them. I didn't want to be a puppet in his play, but I knew it was too risky to make decisions at the time like that. It was hard to predict how the people I barely knew would behave. Well, they're actually pretty straight personalities. Keep your chin up, Nemo. Believe me, your questions are nothing compared to what our nearest future holds. Everything will be fine. Go to the dorm and make up your bed, and don't forget to wash your face to refresh yourself, and then we will all gather together. I haven't received my bedsheets yet. First I need to bring a pack of cigarettes for Helga, and F told me you took it. Yes, I did. He shouldn't smoke. Smoking is bad for anyone, including Helga, but she doesn't listen to me. I gave cigarettes to Wolfgang. He should pass them to her if he hasn't forgotten it. I sighed with relief. Now I can finally go back to Helga. Most likely she had already got them back. Then I'll go back. I'm gonna drink some water. Cheers. Where should I go afterwards? I will be waiting in our dormitory. I made sure you got your own bed. You can rest there a little while meeting. Well, I've met already everyone. It didn't feel like I should tell him about how I managed to meet everyone. Yeah. Let's go to Helga. I turned around the corner and stopped. The entrance to the line room was blocked by a soldier I saw during the interrogation. He was walking from side to side without paying attention to anything. Oh, that's Wolfgang. Back then he seemed focused and tense, and this time he was walking in panic and clutching his notebook. You know, it seems like he just hit puberty. He was wrinkling his forehead, narrowing eyelids and mumbling, "I'm Wolfgang, my name is Wolfgang, I'm Wolfgang." That was when the soldier noticed my presence. First he flinched, then he looked around and made 2 steps back. While at it, he was turning his gaze from his notepad, then from the notebook to me. Are you alright? Instead of answering, Wolfgang turned his back on me, stuck his nose into the notebook. What in the world is happening? Who are you? What is... No, that's not the right voice. You know person during the interrogation this morning, weren't you? I'm Nemo, do you remember? Do you have amnesia too? Hey, we're amnesia buddies, we are bonding. Slowly, Wolfgang turned to me and straightened his shoulders. What do you want? His behavior and questions were surprising me more and more with each second. I need cigarettes. If you haven't given them to Helga yet, I can do that myself. That would be the best, I guess. I couldn't hear the pages rustle. Wolfgang burrowed his even deeper. I almost thought he wasn't listening to me until he suddenly started mumbling. It says here, it's the right pocket. He reached into his pocket. Oh, you have a very poor memory, Wolfgang, too, aren't you? You're just a big sweetie. You're just a big sweetie. Thanks for this. Oh, yay! High five! Thank you, Wolfgang. Do you want me to introduce you to Helga? She's very nice. She has big boobs and everything. Is that it? Yes, thank you. Wolfgang didn't answer, just passed me. Okay. What happened to him? Why is he acting like that? He is in love. I still didn't learn. Their quirks made me ask unnecessary questions that were standing in my way between me and the search for my past. There were too many mysteries. Helga! You got your cigarettes! Helga was sitting at the table with her hands crossed and she was examining the phone half-heartedly. My presence didn't cause any reaction from her. It even took her some time to look up. I approached her and handed her the pack of cigarettes. I don't remember her voice. Here, you've asked me to bring you these. She took it reluctantly and turned from side to side in front of her eyes. Where did you fish it out from? Oh my... What? What the hell? Now it feels like war. What happened? Helga didn't answer, sprang to her feet and ran up to the window while she was desperately trying to figure out what was going on outside. We could already hear people shouting in the hall. I want to see something. Phone on, quickly. Oliver's silhouette showed up in the doorway for a split second. Helga reacted at once, still without explaining anything. She leaped up to me, gripped me tightly by my shoulder, and pushed me into the hall. Is that just the training drill? Now tell me this doesn't look like... okay, maybe not a kindergarten, but a high school at most. All the soldiers who had the honor to meet me, because they had the honor to meet me, they formed a line. The only one missing was Elias. I was standing at the very end next to Hans. For a split second, every soldier was gathered, turned their gaze to me. I could see suspicion in their eyes. The sound of the siren would not stop. I was getting more and more nervous by a second. Ooh, this is interesting. Why is everyone so quiet? What's going on? Just before I could ask those questions aloud, Oliver showed from around the corner. He looked a bit tense, but his voice sounded confident and serious. It seems like, oh my god, either this is a real situation, or this is a drill, or they're just making a prank on me, and this is really not nice. Great. We are under attack. They blew up the northern wall, and through it, about 11 men broke through into the permanent camp territory. Nobody expected that we weren't ready. A dozen of soldiers were sent to the site of explosion. There is a threat of an attack from the southern wall. Elias is contacting the intelligence department right now. Things don't look good. Forces are uneven. Yeah, there's 2, 4, 8 of us. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you have a minute to get ready, and later we will all gather in the strategic room. Elias will be waiting for you there. He will explain our strategy, and we will stick to it firmly. There is not much time, so we will strictly follow the instructions. Everyone was silent and just listening intensely. Perhaps they were called a special squad for a good reason, even though I hadn't noticed any outstanding skills among them at first sight. You know? They have a special skill. They all can act like children. It's all in our hands now. This battle will show who has the advantage in force. Any questions? What the hell will we do with Nemo? What if he's a traitor? Nemo will fight with us. We can't make any conclusions right now. And the commander? Commander is with the rest of the soldiers right now. Nobody spoke another word. Oliver nodded and then started preparing hastily. Oh, I did something. Hastily, and then rushed to the basement. Okay, so I'm gonna save. I'm gonna override the first save. Yes, I know that I have 13 more, but it just seems pointless to do it. Things are happening right now. I am excited. Are you excited? Leave a like if you're excited. Okay, we're in the strategic room. The ceiling in the room was quite low, so Helga and Wolfgang had to bow their heads slightly so they wouldn't hit the beams. Oh, Helga and Wolfgang, I think that these two are just meant to be, you know, they're both tall. Elias leaned over the table in the center, and he was running 2 of his fingers over the map that was lying there. He lifted his head when all of us barged into the room. This is an ambush near our camp. Come here, I will show you our plan. We closed around Elias, and that was when I could notice the relief on the map. No wonder even a blind person could read it. At the moment we are attacked by 11 men. They blew up the northern wall over here. Northern wall over here. Oh, over there. That's where we have sent our soldiers. Our commander is with them. Moreover, our intelligence has reported just in time that there's an ambush behind the southern wall. That there are at least 30 enemies there. Southern wall. Somewhere over here? Over there. We have 128 soldiers. Our forces are unbeaten. of our soldiers has left the camp in the morning, and our enemy has figured out that somehow and used this opportunity to attack. Oh, maybe I'm a spy and I let them know. What? Where did they go? How did I get in my uniform so fast? No time, Nemo! There's no time! Continue, Elias! But we have to explain to him. He might start doubting us. Oh, damn! What bad timing! I don't know. Helga's voice keeps changing. Hello, nurse! Some of them are what is that word? Agitation trip at the headquarters, and some of them are. Why do you have your head all wrong? Are scouting. Nobody really stays here for long except for us, and up until today, nobody messaged to discover this camp. We thought it wouldn't be that easy. It feels like this is really out of his character because he's so suspicious and he is so he has the gloves and he has the face mask and everything. So having the heads turned, it really doesn't fit for his character. But neither does the voice I gave him. So that explanation made me angry. Are you not afraid to leave your camp empty and completely unguarded? What about the supplies, weapons? What if they are found and destroyed? Don't talk nonsense! We keep everything in our basements! There are many of them! You can only get there through our barracks! I wouldn't be so sure! Hello, nurse! Kaboom! The explosion has thundered outside. Most likely they blew up the southern road. We need to hurry. Let's listen to what Elias has to say. The rest can wait. We all leaned over the map once again. Okay, but I'm gonna end the video right here because it seems like there's gonna be much more coming, so we will go there in the next video. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped about this. I want to know what's happening. We learned a lot of things today. We learned about the war, we learned about everything, and we are at war, and we're gonna fight for our new friends, I guess. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, love you, bye bye. I have dreamless sleep with my eyes open. Yeah, I'm all about the money. Are you in? She's just burn the food in the microwave. I turn on the water, television, and computer, and then I go to sleep.